Today is Juneteenth. On June 19th, 1865, the last enslaved African Americans were freed. Today is about celebrating independence, culture, equality, and respect towards each other. Now, although President Lincoln did free the slaves, this does not mean that he was some kind of white savior or something. He still did not feel that we were equal as human beings. So today I will be recognizing the real heroes of Juneteenth that fought for equality for all. And there's no one better to start off than the grandmother of Juneteenth, Dr. Opal Lee. Dr. Lee is a retired teacher, counselor, and the one who fought for Juneteenth to be a federally recognized holiday. Dr. Lee graduated from Wiley College in Marshall, Texas, and got her bachelor's degree in elementary education. She spent 15 years teaching in elementary until she got her master's degree in counselor and guidance. She then became an educator for another 15 years and then a homeschool counselor for 9. So she's basically like the LeBron of teaching. She then retired and then went on to go receive a honorary doctorate, which is basically someone being so impactful that they get handed a doctorate without even having to go to school for it, which is like super crazy and cool. After her retirement, she made a full push forward to make Juneteenth an official federal holiday. She did marches, petitions, and so much hard work to get this holiday recognized. And in June of 2021, at the age of 94, all of her hard work succeeded with it being passed as a federal holiday, and she even received the Presidential Medal of Freedom from President Biden. Now, this is just only a fraction of what her impactful life has to entail. She's done plenty of other activist work and is a true American hero. The next person I would like to recognize is one of my personal favorite activists, Ida B. Wells. Mrs. Wells was a journalist, sociologist, and educator, and most importantly, one of the founders of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, or the NAACP, I think it's called, which is the largest and oldest civil rights group in America. Through the 1890s, Wells documented the lynchings of African Americans in the United States. She exposed the brutality of lynching and analyzed the sociology behind it. She aimed to spread the truth and advocated measures to stop it. And she wasn't just advocating for African Americans, but she also fought for women's rights too. She was active in the women's suffrage movement. She was an outspoken, strong woman who fought for what was right and didn't let anyone stop her from spreading the truth, which is why she's one of my personal favorite activists. She went on to posthumously win a Pulitzer Prize special citation for her outstanding and courageous efforts to fight for what is right. And the last person that I would like to cover today is someone familiar to most of you, but very important, Frederick Douglass. After escaping slavery in 1838, he became a national leader of the abolitionist movement in Massachusetts and New York, and was respected for his anti-slavery writings. He wrote 3 autobiographies describing his life as a slave and when he was freed, and he also supported the women's suffrage movement like Ida B. Wells. I actually didn't know this before this video, but he was the first African American nominated for vice president, which is honestly justified. He was one of the most educated black activists out there for not only his time, but even of all time. He was the counterexample of slavery supporters saying that enslaved people lack proper intelligence to function in American society. These are only 3 out of, the millions that took action to protest for civil rights. I wish I could recognize every single one, but that would probably take decades to do. I hope that this video gave you some insight on a couple of lives that made this day possible for us today, so we can celebrate freedom and equality in unison without having to worry about, prosecution or any of, racial problems and stuff like that.